Hello again, everyone. We are at the site of what was once a pole barn, uh, now is a pile of twigs. Uh, but we've been working at it, um, and I'll show you where we are so far. Give you a little tour here. And first things first, here's some of the posts along this long wall. They are salvageable. Most of the lumber is salvageable. Most of the heavy stuff, anyway. The one header, we have that pulled. We've gotten our 2x4s stripped pretty well and are sorted out as to what is useful and what is not. We had to drag the trusses back there to get them out of the way, since it'll probably be a month or so until we're ready for them. 350 pounds a piece. Not fun. Not looking forward to dragging them back. Here, that's about all the brackets we've taken that were destroyed. Bucket full of mostly nails. There are some hurricane truss ties in there. But yeah, that's a lot of nails we pulled out. Some of the bases that are still need to be addressed, but going along this way to this short wall, I do have some of the bases cut off and getting them ready to hopefully take this wall and stand it back up. It still needs some work. Obviously, we got to get that stuff off of there. But that's what I'm working on today, is this wall, because just to show we will not be defeated. We got one wall back up. Stood it up as a unit and put that X brace in the middle. That one's pretty darn rigid, even just standing there as one wall. The top plates we did not replace on that wall because they were not damaged, but we are going to put diagonal bracing in. So that is what we got going on there. A little bit of the casualty pile here. There's some of the bottom braces that the old post bases that I cut off. Sawhorses that didn't make it. They had a bunch of 2x4s sitting on them when the building fell on them. They just exploded. I'll show you what we're going to use in place. These are some of the new post bases. But there's the new base, and I'm going to use a wedge bolt through there over the plate, and then this sits on top and the post sits right on there. And the upper braces that we got are a little bigger. They look bigger in the picture. I was hoping they'd be bigger, but they definitely have a little more lateral stability compared to what we did use the first time. But we're going to diagonal brace it anyway. This thing's going to be so overbuilt this time, it ain't even going to be funny. But yep, first wall back up, so we'll keep plugging along. Starting to look less like a disaster zone. Not quite a building yet, but that's where we are. Hey gang, time for a long overdue update on the rebuild. This angle is kind of familiar, but let's take a look around over here. Oh yeah. We got all the trusses back up today. Well, not all of them today. We did all 16 in 3 days though, which is 1 day better than it took us the first time. Obviously all the posts, well, most of the posts are up. I'll take you through here. We did skip a post right here because the trusses were laying out back there and needed to be dragged through this opening, so we got to put a post in there yet. And there's one missing down there, but that's no big deal. The utility room, we didn't bother with reconstructing yet. Winter is drawing near on us, so we're trying to get it under roof. So instead of wasting time doing this right now, we're focusing on this and getting some steel up there and getting some actual winter protection in here. So that's where we are. What have we done a little differently? Well, in the corners, there's 3 braces, and it's overkill probably, but there's 3 braces there. And then there's 3 of these along this wall. This is the back wall. And then we put, if the sun cooperates, I'll move this way. Put another one of these on this side. The other side has one as well. That's over there in front of John. And then on the front wall, we did as many of these as we can, but the garage door openings kind of impede us a little bit. But it is much, much stronger than it was the first time. So let's hope it stays up. Thanks for watching. Until next time. I forgot to mention something, and it's one of these moments right here. Less than a month from on the ground to this. So that's pretty good. And we actually worked for a week in there too.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, solid week. We had a big job that we did, so we lost a week working. So, yeah. Pretty good, huh? Thanks for watching again.